Hey folks, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and as promised, I am going to do a crew review of the new Philips Seiko 2200 machine. Here it is. Let's just jump right into it and look at all the features. So, this is a nice compact machine. I like that about the new machines that they've come out with. Black plastic, I don't even think it's a bad looking black plastic. I actually kind of like it. The bezel around here has a bezel. The trim is chrome. It has two coffee drinks right up here, and then you have your hot water and your steam right down here. So you have two drinks that you can have one be different than the other one. Within those drinks also you'll see a number 1 and a number 2. If I take it over to number 2, it will grind and brew twice, whatever you have it set for over here. This setting right here is how many grams of beans, and there aren't numbers associated with it, it's just the bar, that are going to be ground by the machine to be brewed through. If I take it up higher to the medium, more grounds, and top, the most grounds. And then bypass doser right here, which is there as well. This is a 1 scoop. You put 1 scoop of pre-ground something, different coffee in the evening, maybe a decaf or something like that in there. No whole beans and no more than 1 scoop. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, right back here is the bean hopper. And we suggest do not use an oily bean, really dark and shiny. You want something that looks more like this, kind of a matte finish. Designed for espresso, that's what's going to taste best. And then while I'm in here, this holds 10 ounces, and it has a grinder adjustment setting of 12 different adjustments that you can get into. That's a lot. The lid on this also, and it says right on it, Aroma Seal, it has a rubber silicone gasket on it, which keeps your beans fresher longer. You can put your cup up here, and this will get warm if it's on long enough. This is your on-off button. AquaClean, that's the other thing that this whole lineup, you can get the AquaClean filter. It does not come with the machine, this particular model, but you can buy it on our website, and that allows you to do 5,000 cups without doing a descale. That's huge for a lot of people. People don't remember to descale, the machine breaks down, it's because you didn't descale. Well, that AquaClean filter is going to help you guys out a lot. Available on our website. So if I choose espresso, and I've already set my parameters over here, then this is the activate button, and I'll show you that in a minute when we make a drink. It has spouts that go up and down from about 3 inches up to 5. Water tank is right on the side over here, which is kind of nice. Comes right out of the front. 61 ounces of water, and that's where your AquaClean filter would go. And while I've got this out, Seiko put the brew unit right behind this little trap door. So there it is. There's your brew unit right in there. And it just sits right there. Take that and wash it about once a week with hot water. Rinse it, let it dry, and it'll like you for it. Panarello steam arm, which it just makes it easier for most people. Not everybody wants to do the technique of actually doing the steaming like you would on a machine in a cafe. Panarello puts air into the milk automatically, and how does it do that? Right up here at the top, there's a little pinhole in the stainless steel sleeve. That's where the air comes in and incorporates into the milk. If you're not getting any air, make sure that little hole is free of any debris like milk. And then also, the other thing is, this all comes apart so you can wash it. See this sticking out down here? If that's not protruding out about, it's like about 3/16, quarter of an inch, and you won't get any foam as well. So take a ballpoint pen, push it down in there, and give it a little push so it sticks out. That's important. All right, so I went over all the features. Nice matte finish across here, which I kind of like a brushed finish because it won't show the fingerprints as much. All your drip tray and all of this stuff comes apart as usual. Baffles in here so that when you pull it out, you don't wear it. It also has a float that when the drip tray gets full and it pokes its little head up through the grate here that tells you it's time to empty it. It'll stick up right there, even further. So, on, off, activate. I think I've gone through all the features. Let me get some milk and I'll make a drink. Stay tuned. You know, I didn't go over what comes in the box. Let's just talk about that real quick. That scoop that I showed you, Brew Unit lubricant, use that about every 6 months or so. You don't have to have a lot of it. You don't have to do it often, just every now and again. A water hardness test strip so that you can set the machine for that. Warranty information, register information, and of course your manual in a couple of different languages. So that's all very important stuff. That all comes in the box. Like I said, the AquaClean filter though, you can get that on our website. All right, so what I'm going to do is an espresso. I'm not going to do 2 shots, I'm just going to do 1. I've got the volume down to about 1 ounce in the cup is what the lowest one is. And then I've got the beans all the way up to the top because I like more flavor. I want a lot of beans, a lot of flavor. So I chose steam, and now it is heating up to steam after I push this button right over here. Takes a second. You can't do both functions at the same time with this machine. This is not a dual boiler like, you know, some of the machines that we have that are more cafe type machines. Now, milk is done best between 140 and 170. Over 170, it's scalded. If you don't know what it feels like when it's too hot to the touch on the bottom, you're done. But use a thermometer if you're not familiar with the touch and the feel and all that. Use a thermometer. And that's how you stop the function too. Let's say you're making coffee and it's going a little bit longer than you want. If you hit that button, it'll interrupt it. So I would typically take this over to the sink from here, but I won't bore you with that detail. Let's get the coffee going. Not bad. The noise level is not too bad on these machines either, I don't think anyway. These are general warning lights over here. This one in the middle says empty the dregs box. This one at the top says you're out of water. And the one at the bottom is a general. There's a door open, or the drip tray's not out all the way. Something's askew. Ooh, no art, but the usual. Like I say, what counts? How's it taste? Really good. And plenty warm. On this machine, by the way, in the manual it talks about how you can get in here by pushing a couple of buttons in, in a certain sequence, and you can set the temperature for a low, medium, or high. I like it up high. I like it, have a pretty warm cup of coffee. I would say right now it's probably set at medium. I would probably have it just a little bit warmer, but that's your choice. You have options. So that's the latest and the greatest on the market, the 2200. Check it out on our website, and comments down below, questions down below. All the stats are going to be on the website, and I really can't emphasize enough that you're getting a nice machine with a lot of nice features for not a big budget. I mean, you're really going to get something good for not a lot of money. So check it out. Let us know what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.